Welcome back, heroes. We are on the hunter. Hunter. All right, so let's get all that done. So we had to pull the turtle pet, which I'm still not overly happy about. But for marksman, we got some stuff done there. And then the really cool part is we started looking at our mystic enchants. We ended up getting some really good ones, like chaining glaives. Like this thing is dope if you're gonna use glaive toss. Like if you're gonna use both of these, that's awesome, right? Power through though, this thing right here does or helps with more damage with power shot if we go that route. Um, we ended up getting some more blue ones that would be really good. It's crazy. Like it's yeah. There's a lot going on, and we are doing fantastic. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna see if we can get Dorn Planestalkers quest done, and then from there, we are going to head off into the flats, try and get those quests done, and then move on to the next little bit. Because like this wants us to go to Desolance, which we may end up happening to go do anyway. No big deal there. Alright, so we are headed up over here. There's a cave supposedly out this direction somewhere. We also need to get some... I was not expecting that. We also need to get some, okay, how many do I got on me now? 2? There's a third one. Why does it say I can talk to you? Oh, okay. Jeez. Arcane Orb. Alright, that's dope, not gonna lie. So, the quest is up there. We did end up getting more ammo, which was dope. We do have a crossbow, which will be really good for us when we can get to that point, too. So we ended up getting some stuff. Alright, so Arcane Orb here. Teaches you Arcane Orb, 30-second cooldown. This is dope for a mage. Launches an Arcane Orb forward from your position, traveling up to 35 yards, dealing arcane damage to enemies it passes through, and increasing their arcane damage taken from you by 10%. Subsequent hits on the same target deal 50% less damage. So you only really want to cast that one time. So we want to... Ooh, and he's got a lootable box in here. Say less. Leap from the planks overlooking Thousand Needles. Okay. He says, if I got faith, do it. Thank God we're not playing hardcore. Alright, quest done. Test of Endurance. Homie is over there in a cave. Alright. Yeah, it's crazy like how fast we're leveling and getting stuff. We get steady shot at level 30, which is dope. We get aspect of the beast. The hunter takes on the aspect of the beast, becoming untrackable, and increases melee attack power of the hunter and the hunter's pet by 10%. We get Frost Trap in 2 levels. Yeah. Feign Death in 4 levels. 3 levels, really. So... all that's pretty dope. Really? 4. Thanks for tagging me. Thank you. He's all glowy and sparkly. That's cool. What up, Scout? Bye, Scout. We also really haven't found anything worth, like, trying to farm for gear, which is a little frustrating in my opinion. Oop. Let's not do that. Okay, there we go. I was just making sure I could see all the chats. Dungeons still pointless. They haven't upgraded or updated the dungeons yet, so they've somehow angered things. Ooh, I see a sparkly right there, though. Dead man's signet. It's a ring with stamina, spell power, and health. Dang it. Alrighty. Run along. I was hoping to avoid all of that, but that's fine. Let's see here. But yeah, so I want to finish... Oh, snap. I want to finish this area as best we can with as much as we can. And then I want to turn around and be able to... anyway, what I was saying was I want to finish this area, and then I want to go out to the flats, do the quests here, so that we can then get into, what you call it? Desolate. Because that's the next actual area we need to go to, is Desolate. Also, if Devin gets on tonight, we'll reset the stream because he and I are doing hardcore run with dual hunters. It'd be nice if we could get a whole 5-man party together of different classes, but sadly we don't know enough people playing the game to do that. Best I could do, if I could somehow convince my brother and my sister-in-law to play with us, is have a 4-man party on their days off and whatnot, but... Why do none of my... Like... Do we not get misdirect anymore? We used to have a skill called misdirect. Yeah. I don't see it. But, yeah, so what I want to do, before we start Desolates, I really want to work on getting our leatherworking up. So I'm going to try to finish 1,000 Needles, and then we're going to go spend a little bit of time working on... getting leatherworking up and skinning. So, like, that's my goal for tonight. I make no promises that we'll get half that done, but it really just boils down to how well we do with getting the flats done. Now here's the question. It says Grinka's Claw, and I'm guessing this is going to be a harpy that we have to take down. But yeah, if I had misdirect, there would be no way for us to grab aggro from these things. Okay. And of course, she's going to be all the way in the back. Maybe I do need to leave some of the melee skills on my bar. Let's put Mongoose Bite back down here. Let's do this. Mongoose Bite, Raptor Strike. Oh no, swap those around. That's a 6 second, that's a 5 second. And that way, if something gets into melee range, I just scroll up. Come on, get aggro, please. Dang it. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be able to have more people to play with, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I would love nothing more than to have teams of people that, you know, it's like, hey, I'm about to jump on. It's like, oh, hey, man, I'll get on, yeah, that would be cool. It'd be nice. Unfortunately, for now, it's just moi. It's part of the reason why I've also been thinking about going back and playing more, like Elden Ring, because that is a single player game versus this, which is an MMO. But I'm not 100% sure. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy playing Ascension WoW, but there's like a certain point where it's like an MMO is only fun solo up to the point where it's like, okay, I've done 800 quests. I'm kind of tired of doing quests. I want to go do things with other people. Like, let me go do other things with other people. But unfortunately, sometimes you cannot do that. Alright, let's summon you. Eat and drink. Maybe we do need something that helps generate more focus for our guy, because he is having a hard time keeping aggro. It's a 5-second cooldown. Like, he should be popping that every 5 seconds. And, like, Bite, yeah, I get Bite uses up stuff, but... Come on. Gotta quickly heal up here. Jeez. Oh my god, seriously. Why can my pet not grab aggro? It's like, geez, man. Turtles are supposed to be the bomb, and this turtle is not doing well at all. Like, I get these things are 3 to 4 levels ahead of us, but still, like, come on, dude. Also, look at the aggro range these things have, man. It's insane how far that aggro range is. Come on, I need you to come back around that stupid hill. And of course not. Woo. Finally coming to an area where the hunter is struggling. That's craziness, man. Absolute craziness. And she's gonna be out over that way. I'm gonna end up pulling 2. Nope, I'm gonna end up pulling freaking all 3. Come on, can I get one of these? Thank you. And then pop a potion, heal him. It's rough, man. Absolutely rough. Oh my god, this. There's an item right here, though. Three agility dagger. Improves haste rating. A chance on you trigger causing them to be struck in a fit of horrifying laughter. Like, I get that's what this is supposed to be for, but... Holy crap, oh no! Ho, 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 ho. Luck of the draw there, bud. I didn't realize opening all 3 of those was going to summon that girl. Okay, so quest-wise, we need to go back over there. I'm actually just going to hearth so we don't have to fight our way back through. And then we're just going to run. Because even if I tried to run through this cave, like, we're going to take way too much damage. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry. Dealing with text message nonsense. Rest of that I can ignore. I will deal with it afterwards. Swipe, 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 and swipe. Build all that nonsense after the stream, because none of it is important. But yeah, I mean, that quest is rough. We did quests that were at the same level that did not feel as difficult. Alright, so we're gonna go turn that in, and then we should be on to the flats. I wonder if that mage guy's back. Yeah. Mage dude's back. Good to know there. Some 10 vein. Mining has to be rough, man. Like, used to, I could go do mining and get at least... I mean, if I wasn't, like, going out of my way too much, I could get mining up real quick early on and get to, like, you know, silver, gold, iron, that kind of stuff. All right, so the next one is called Test of Strength. Fragments of Roke Alim. Way over there. Holy cow. All right, that's a heck of a run. Got nothing out of that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, mining I felt was almost cheat mode, especially if you like XP wise, if you really want to do a profession that's going to give you the most XP out of the bunch, your best bet is going to be blacksmithing and mining. Because you're going to get XP for the node, you're going to get XP for smelting, and you're going to get XP for crafting the gear. So if you want to get the most, you know, bang for your buck, so to speak, when it comes to professions, do mining, do blacksmithing. Like, there's no way around it. Though I always highly recommend that you do whatever profession is closest to what you're going to wear. So, like, since I'm basically running this dude solo, I need leatherworking, right? If I could unlock all the professions, the only 4 that I would worry about on this guy would be, and I think maybe 5 I would have to have. But anyway, the 4 that I would have would be skinning, leatherworking, mining, and blacksmithing. Possibly engineering instead of blacksmithing. It just kind of depends on how much blacksmithing is required for engineering. We already picked that up yesterday. So, I mean, there is that. You know what I mean? So... Little level 34 Druid. Alright, so we need to take these guys out until they... Oh, wait, no, this is that boss that we tried to fight earlier. Oop, hold on. And it looks like there's a world dude over there. We might as well just follow the dude around and see. I don't really want to fight a whole lot of stuff. I do want to get this world forged item, though. Because, like, you never know what you're going to pick up when you're, you know, picking up stuff for world forged items. Like, it could be a plethora of things. All right, as long as we don't get anything that is invisible to come attack us, we should be all right. Bam! And we get the crumbling earth item, which I have no idea what that's for. Let me... Where is it? The elemental earth is unstable. It doesn't say if I need anything for it. Which tells me that somewhere out here, somewheres, there's a thing that needs that, probably for a mystic enchant. Which is kind of a bummer. But now, we get to run all the way back after that. So we can turn it in. But yeah. Either way, I mean, I'm still having a blast with the hunter. I'd love to go try and get more... Let's see, where is it? I'd like to go and try and get more, like, whistles for the different pets that are unlockable. Like, I want to get this guy so bad and use him. This is also on the auction house. This one's on the auction house. Or not the auction house. The Real World Store. This one's on there. This one's on there. This guy. I don't think this one is. But that one definitely is. I'd love to get the two-headed corehound, even though this is the mount image for it. Having one of these dudes would be kind of dope. Having this one would be dope. Having that one would be dope. That would actually be kind of cool. I think it's funny that it's the sprites that they're using are for the mounts. Getting one of these is actually really easy. The whistle, I have no idea, but getting the actual thing is relatively easy. These things are kind of funny looking. I'd love to have one of these. Probably this one. Having a bee would be hilarious. I'd like to have a mana hound. I'd like to have this bear. Getting one of these on this server would be dope, just because those don't exist. Ooh, we ran a little too far. They don't exist naturally, except for in Outlands. And we cannot go to Outlands. Okay, now we gotta go find another dude. But we did level up. Let's get more reduction to that. So, like, we may need to put a couple points into here. You know what I mean? In order for, like, our... Sorry, that was just a lot of geese. Like, sounded like they were just on the other side of this garage door. But yeah. It's just crazy. Yeah, we may end up putting points in there unless we get the Mystic Enchant for go for the throat. Or when we can use the enchant for efficiency, we'll have 5 points to spend somewhere else. But we spent that point. We are now 3 levels away from getting our legendary enchant. Okay, so test of lore. Show is way back over in Stone Talent. Okay. Well, we gotta go to Stone Talent anyway when we want to go to Desolence, so we can always complete that then. Desolence is in, or this is in Desolence, so let's head over to who'd you call it? The Flats. One thing I want to do, and this is why I'm saying I want to work on Perfections, and I keep hitting the wrong dang button, is I want to get this up to where we can use at least heavy leather, because I believe in Desolence that's all that's going to drop is heavy, and every once in a while maybe some thick hide. So, I mean, it's... yeah. Like, I want to get the leather working up so we can start getting better gear for ourselves. Says that there is a building over here, the Shimmering Flats. There's a lootable there. I see no quests here, though. Kind of a bummer. Kodo War Drum. The Trinket, level 35. Channel drums for 3 seconds, increasing haste by 10 for every 1 second channeled. Lasts 8 seconds, 5-minute cooldown. And unfortunately, that is not tameable, I don't think. Yeah, cannot be tamed. Here's the turtle that I have, though. In fact, this is where I got the dang whistle for it, was by doing the Shimmering Flats quests. Now, here's what's crazy. That may not be tameable in the natural sense, but I believe that that is something that we can get. Night Elf Druid, how entertaining. Those are tameable, by the way. But I believe that the crystal hides, I think, can be... I think they can drop a whistle. Ooh, that one would be super dope to have. But, like, things like this only spawns... Like, these creatures are only available... This is also the mount version. In Outlands. These guys only spawn, if I remember correctly, in the Northrend area. There's another one of these guys. That's an even spookier, gross spider. There you go. How about one of those? Or a crystal spider? That one's dope. I used to know where to get this guy. I mean, I don't see him, but I'm not going through all 57 pages for it. These guys are pretty dope, but again, Outlands. And actually, I think they're... No, that's all Outlands. Never mind. This dude's funny. You can get him in, Wait, are we serious? There's no other quests out here for us now? That's a dungeon quest. We can't even do that. So we're apparently not high enough level to get these quests. Okay. Well, I guess while we're here, this is so dumb that we cannot. We can do this, which is funny. Dang it. Hello? Jeez. Ooh. What? Aw. We didn't make it because we got stunned too many times. We almost made it. Look at that. We only needed to go around one more bend. Or maybe I used the coolant too much? I don't know. No idea. But, yeah. So we cannot... We can't even do any quests here because that's a dungeon quest, so... Tough monkeys there. And I'm not seeing... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. All right, and we can now use that one back piece that we got. Yeah. There we go. Sell that. So now we've got to wait till 30 to get the bow and 28 to get this necklace. And we still need a dang helmet. We have not found a darned helmet. Okay. We're gonna go run and grab the... Actually, we don't even need to grab the fly point. I just don't want to waste another hurt. Like, I don't want to waste our portal. So what we'll do is we'll run over here to... what is this called? What's the darn town here? Gadgetson. And then we'll use its flight point to take us back to Stone Talon Peaks, or Stone Talon Mountains, so that we can do the test of lore. It's crazy. I didn't realize the flats were going to be like a level 30 quest area, so... entertaining. And I don't think we can do this area yet at all. Like, let's go... I know right over here are some enemies. So let's just run over here. What level is this guy? Yeah, we can't even see what level that guy is. Which means he's above level 37. Yo. Or level 36. Okay, so now we're gonna go fly way... Up here, where is it? That's Ashenvale. Ashenvale. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. And I think as soon as we took off, I saw a, yeah, there's an item right there. Dang it. So, I don't know. Oh, there was one right there, too. But we can't do the darn quests here, so... Not until we're level 30, I guess. But see, like, we're out of quests. There's no more quests here. There's no more... That's so weird. Like, we've got a couple quests here, but, like, this one is, Dig Rat Stew. Bring 8 Dig Rats to Grub East on the Crossroads. Have no idea where that is. Blue Leaf Tubers, that's a Dungeon quest. That's a stupid quest that takes way too long to do. There's the couple quests down here, like new ore sample we could now do, but I believe find an unrefined ore sample on a grave snout digger or surveyor and bring it to Tatternack Steel Forged at Camp Tarajo. I believe that's a Dungeon quest. Speak with Mailer Stormhoof in Thunderbluff. That wants us to go into Thunderbluff. This guy actually has a quest we could have done. Revenge of Gone. Wants us to get 6 bundles of wood pulp and 6 samples of sodium nitrate and 6 vials of nitroglycerin in order to make a bomb for that. There's a quest here we could have picked up, though I believe this one is in a dungeon as well. So it's like plenty of dungeon quests, but dungeons are pointless to do. That's the real problem. But see, this is a scenario where I wish we had that full man group, because it's like, oh, if we had a full man group with a tank, a healer, and 3 DPSers, then it's like, hey, the second we all get this quest for a dungeon, we just go run and do the dungeon real quick, and then go back to doing normal quests. Elder Thunderhoof. His quest does not populate. So he's a new quest. But yeah, I would love nothing more than to be able to have a group of people playing at the same time. A whole guild. Something, you know what I mean? And actually turn this into a multiplayer. Oh, imagine that. Like, it drives me crazy that, you know, of all the people that I know, I only know one person who plays this game with me. I mean, I've gotten to talk with several people. Don't get me wrong; they're in our Discord server, but you know they're off doing their own thing, and you know Devin's off doing his thing. So it's like, I'm trying to make this a career and whatnot, but sometimes it's just like, gosh dang it, guys, come play with me, please. Ooh. That quest is still just non-stop now. Like, there's some stuff out here that we never really run across. So it's like worth kind of looking and trying to figure out if there's stuff that we're missing by not, you know, just basically going back and forth. Like, there's some hills over here that you can run on top of, and maybe one of those hills has a mystic enchant or a really good piece of gear or, you know, whatever. So what I'd really like to do is find like a hunter NPC that's farmable and see what kind of gear we can get from it. But I haven't found one, which is kind of frustrating. Dun, 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 dun. So we're gonna land there, and we just have to book it all the way over here. All for the test of lore. Ugh. But see, I'm worried that this is level 35. We're level 27. So, like, and the reason why I say I'm worried is if we cannot get Trouble in the Deeps, no. The Den? Is that a Dungey quest, or is that... What kind of quest is that? Travel to the Den on Stoneship using the gate... Oh. Yeah, that was a area full of elites. That was 100% we needed more people for it. They got the not the Headless Horseman. Yeah, the Headless Horseman mount. Why won't it show me your mount? I'm confused. Maybe that's what Nightmarish is? I don't know. Interessante, my friends. Okay, one more level and we get a couple new skills. Frost Trap is always good. 27 Druid, 30 Blood Priest. But see, like, this Troll Druid I'm not sure on, but, like, the Blood Elf Priest, he started over in the Undead Zone. For him to be over here, Human Paladin, Orc Warlock, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're gonna have to go to Silverpine Forest to do quests, at least until we hit 30. But, like, that's the deal, is our Druid did the same thing. Went over there, started doing a whole bunch of quests. What? You're fightable. We're gonna fight you, dude. I don't know why I'm gonna fight you. Okay, whatever that was, it didn't do anything. Oh, but there's a loot box with Huntress Threads, 5 to intellect. Gross. That's all. He's just defending pants. And, like, she's not even fightable. In retail, Beastmasters can tame the Pride Wings. Can be tamed in retail. I don't know about retail classic, but I do know in like retail, the Pride Wings are tameable creatures. And I'm sorry, I have not seen a single good thing. I don't know if Night, what is it? Midnight, I think, is the newest release, or about to be released. I haven't seen or heard anything really that good about it, if I'm being honest. Have not seen or heard anything good about it. And then on top of that, the only things that I have seen coming out is there's one guy that I've seen doing content, and all he's doing is the one-button builds. Which tells me that, number one, you have to um, I guess unlock all the skills that you want to use for the one button build. I'm not sure if it's like automatic or whatever. And he's just like, hey, look, as soon as you hit, you know, max level and you do this thing, you can just click this one button forever. But he's done it for all the different classes, or a good portion of the classes, along with most popular specs like Paladin, Tank, Druid, Healer. I watched a Warlock one for Demonology. I watched one for, I think it was a Rogue. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Okay, test of lore, but there is a thing right behind you. It is an idol, which we cannot use, but it would improve haste. All right, so now where Legacy of the Aspects. You have passed Thorn's test, and now you seek to pass your next trial. Very good, but up until now your challenge has been childish. It is easy to test your body. Your mind is another matter. I shall explain it simply. Find the book I named, study it, and answer my questions about its context. What book? You must be asking the Legacy of the Aspects. It can be found at the bottom of Dordanil in the southern Ashen Vale, protected by the dead druids and their slayers. Nah, I'm done with that. Like, I don't know what the point is of that quest line, but I'm done playing that game. Okay. If that's the case, then, and we need to be level 30, we can go to Ashenvale and try. Here, I'll re-grab the quest, because if we're gonna go try Ashenvale, then might as well. You know what I mean? So I think the fastest way to do Ashenvale, or to get into Ashenvale, is to just run back over here, I guess. And then fly. No, because there are. Yeah, we'll just fly to the first town. Because there's quests in and around that first town in Ashenvale. And I don't really feel like doing the Deliver the Reports quest. And the reason for that is because, like, the Deliver the Reports quest requires you to literally go, like, you'll start here, then you'll have to run up over here, and then you have to run way over here. And it's like, that's just too much. So... Plus, I think we can do a little bit of skinning in Ashenvale that will help us. I'm trying to think if yay or nay, but I do not remember. Hello, level 36, Blood Elf Paladin. But yeah, I feel like there is a point where it just makes sense to jump continent. To go from where we are to where they are. Like, that just... It seems like that's how it's set up to be. And we could go to Silverpine Forest. I know those quests are very simple and straightforward. They're all in one area. And then... we go into... Hillsbrad Foothills, those again are very simple, straightforward quests, so I don't imagine it being difficult for us. Level 20 Undead Warrior. But I'm not sure. I keep looking at the time, like how much time we've streamed. And it feels like we've been streaming a lot longer than 57 minutes. But then again, like, I got home and I changed and I had to let the doggos out because they've been cooped up all day. And like I'll let them out before I go to bed too, just because again, since I'm not in the main part of the house, I don't want them running amok and getting into things and tearing stuff up and all that fun stuff. So I'll let them out and let them go do whatever they need to go do and get some zoomies outside done, and then put them back up and go to bed. But like it's crazy because I'm not used to having to worry about taking care of the animals or any of that because there's usually kids home or my sister's home or whatever, um, and it's their pets, so they take care of those. But is there anything at the bottom of this lake? We never did check. Nope. Okay. Just thought I would check. All right, so flight point. We're gonna go to Ashenvale. But yeah, so it feels like the second I walked in the door, I've just been happening to do stuff, and it's crazy. So I feel like I've been going and going and going. No idea what this crumbling earth, elemental earth is for. Oh, goodness gracious. Ugh. Had a good day at work, though. It was a really, really good day at work. What is this? That's new. I don't ever remember that being there. And that's in stone. Yeah, that was... Or was that in Desolence? That may have technically been in Desolence. It's like right over here. I don't know. I know we didn't have a quest over there, but I have a feeling that that's technically Desolence. That we just flew over that one little part. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing this stuff with Devin as Ooh, what was that? Hold on. Oh, there was something there. A purple flame. And touch and go. Will we get to see it again? No, because it was further out there, I think. I don't know. We'll eventually come out here. That's a big turtle right there. We'll eventually get to come back out here and do stuff. Actually, you want to talk big turtles? Miss Pandaria has the largest turtle in the entire game. Golly. I may have to run out to my car and get my chips. I forgot to bring them in. So I have something to snacky zone. We'll do that here in a bit. Yeah, we've already done one quest, which was right there. But we're going to gather up all these quests. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of quests here. Like quest points, anyway. You've got some over here, you've got some over here, and that's pretty much it. There's like one right here. Roll Snowhoof. Escort Rule, then speak to Yama Snowhoof in Splinter Tree Post. So we gotta go way over there, save that guy, and I'll bet you he's underground. Escort him all the way up, and then come back over here to talk to some people. Fun. Why the heck did we just fly through an ally city? Anyone? Anyone? Yay? Nay? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, excuse me.
Interesting. Have a good one.
There we go. Pick up that quest. We'll use this place as our next base of operations as well. You got anything good for us? 3 stam, no thank you. 1 stam, 5 int, no thank you on that too. 2 agility. It's a thrown weapon though. Not replacing our gun. 1. So nothing there.
What can I do for you?
Destroy the Legion. Would absolutely love to take on the Legion.
Speak. Victory.
I don't know what's in here, but we're going to just run all the way to the back just to make sure that there's not like a World's Forged item or Mystic Enchant or something of that nature back here. I always like it when people are like, hey, let's talk, let's chat. I'm going to send you some text messages. And then they just don't. It's always fun. Okay, nothing here. We're also going to change our pet back out to a DPS pet. Tank pets are cool, but he's not doing that much tanking. Like, walk the path of the Wild Claw. Look at that, another Mystic Enchant. See, this is why you have to go explore, man. I didn't know that was down here. If we had not come down here and explored, now granted, we're not a druid, so it doesn't help us any. We can re-roll it, which is nice. Using Rake causes your next claw or mangled cat to hit an additional nearby enemy. See, like, that's awesome. So you would go Rake, and then, you know, claw or mangle, whichever. And you would just swap back and forth. When hitting 2 targets with claw or mangle, 10 energy is restored. So I would just continuously bounce back and forth between the two. You
Something special.
solid shot at level 25. We've already got that. Jagged arrows level 40. Accurate slugs is level 40. Razor arrow is 25.
Go in peace.
Excusez-moi.
Well met. Winds be at Zug zug.
Make this in our home.
Mogra.
I want to browse your goods. I want to sell that.
Safe.
Okay. And we still got plenty of food. Let's change our pet. We want to go with the raptor. Summon, yes. Pet does it with all attacks. Increases movement, pet speed. Your pet's attacks have a 10% chance, yes. So we want to go with faster attack, more health, and then happiness and health. We want to put 1 point there, and then when we level up again and it gets another point, we're going to put another point there so that it has 2, and then we're going to put points into this, because that's going to be dope. Oh, now it tells you how many total points you need. That's nice. So we can put a point there for 5 and a point there for 6 to unlock this row. Okay. Then we're going to run down here. We're going to pick out both of these quests. That dude's outfit made it look like it was a lizard crossed with a turtle. Entertaining.
Strength and honor. Talk to me.
Go, and then there's one more quest right down here. And then we just gotta start taking out targets. Last time we came down here, we were trying to do these quests with the druid, and if we didn't go into a group, we couldn't do them. Oop. Yeah, these guys are level 23, so this is where we should be now. Set 1,000 needles, trying to do the flats. Let's mount up. It does look like we have other people out here trying to do it. There's a spot over here where there could possibly be like 4. Ugh, here we go. These are humanoids. We could track humanoids if we wanted to. Boom. Oh, we missed. Bueno. And actually, we don't want humanoids. We want to track hidden. Because they are technically hidden. Four of 9. The other thing I was thinking too is when Devin and I start doing our heroic or our hardcore run with the 2 hunters. Personally, I think we should try 2 different hunter builds, just because I think that would be more beneficial. Don't get me wrong, both of us going marksman. Yes, we will do an absolute ton of damage. So we may still end up doing that anyway. I just thought it would be fun if one of us went Beast Hunter and the other one went Marksman. Now, I will say I have the most enchants, like, period, for both builds, so... We need 3 more Inviso dudes. Is this a thing? I don't have a quest for you, slimies. But I do have a quest for whatever this green dot is. Is that the test of will or whatever it is? Okay, here we go. People have died in here. Says that there is a hidden creature somewhere around here. I want to go this way. I heard said invisible creature. I think this will take us down and loop us back around. Excuse me. they're not enemies, so that was an undead right there. That's another one. Forsaken assassin. Dang, dude. Oh well, I got the book. That's all I really cared about. Nope, cancel. Talk to you. Resurrect me here. Yes. It's fine. Summon pet. Book. Feeds the pet. Eat and drink. All right. Feed the pet again. Mend pet. Yeah, we want to go down there, and then we'll turn around and go back up here. Then we can go down over here, over there, up over there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. But we got the book. That was what we needed. So when we go to town to turn everything in, we'll just fly to, what you call it. The Lost Pages. That just requires us to take out a whole bunch of stuff. Roaming Felguard. There's nothing here. Correction. There was stuff here. Somebody's taking it all out. I just saw something sparkly over here. Let's go check this out. Yeah, there's people doing this quest over here. Fell infused band. 6 intellect. Why can we never find anything that works for us? It's like intellect, strength, stamina, intellect. Let's go run over here, see if we can find any more invisible dudes first. And then we'll just start waiting for the respawns here, because we need 6 of those and we need 3 more of these dudes. I wonder if that's tameable. Cannot be tamed. Okay. Well, he's level 31, so this might be a little challenging. He actually gives us a quest. That's why I wanted to take him down. And we can skin him. And he gave us medium leather, which is okay to get, but it is not what we need. We need light leather. So we may still need to go do the little spot right outside of Orgrimmar that I know of. Or we could go down into the Barrens and do those. Need one more invis guy. There it is. Boom. Okay, that part of the quest is done. Now we can go back over and try and get... go. Try and get the fell dudes, and then we've also got, like, Searing Infernals. We've got all this stuff way down here to do. Yeah, last time we like when we were testing this out to see what classes I liked on Bronzebeard, started doing like Mage was the one that we were having the most fun with the Frost Mage. And now that we know how like the Mystic Enchants work and all that fun stuff, like there's a Mystic Enchant I really want to test for a Pyro Mage called Fire, Fire, Fireball. So, at some point I would love to try that too. But I think I'm going to stick to the Hunter as my primary. I'm going to eventually make him the Guild Master. I just got to wait for Devin to get on. Okay, stop attacking me. See what I mean, though? Like, our pet went from being awesome and amazing and cool to where he's now no longer, like... We're not getting enough of the, him shouting at stuff to keep aggro. I think my biggest complaint right now is the fact that we don't have misdirect. Because I used to use misdirect every time it came off the cooldown. Because you would set like your pet as a focus, which we don't even have the capability of setting it as a focus, which is weird. But you would set it as a focus, and then you would say misdirect, or you would do it to a tank during a dungeon, and that would allow you to just spam the ever-living snot out of your skills and not have to worry about pulling aggro. Two of 6. Oh, there's a succubi over here. We need 6 of you, ladies. Eesh. Already out of mana. Okay. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. An enemy right over there. Diabolical plans. Go, just learn that quest. Need more lashers. What's crazy is like these dudes are, oh, they're level 29. That explains it. Okay. I thought they were still our level, and I was like, how is it that they're doing so much more damage to me than anything else our level has been doing? And down you go. But yeah, there, like, at one point I was like, I want to do this class and that class and this class and that class, because I wanted to try all of them. But if we had access to at least XP scrolls, this would be so much cleaner, so much faster to do. So these can just respawn, these roaming fell guards. Destroy the Legion. Like, I'm done with those. So I guess they can just be... I don't know. Because all those say fell guards. I'm gonna go back up over this way anyway, because I want to go check the other area and see if there's a World Forged... Oh, crap. World Forged item. Oh, great. We're toast. We're so toast. Take my last potion. Woo! Oh, nope, 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 nope. Crazy! Okay. Oh, man. My nose. My nose, my nose, my nose. It's all stopped up. Bear in mind, guys, that tomorrow is going to be a long stream, as well as Saturday will be a long stream. We will take pauses because, again, I'm the only one home, so we will have to take at least one major pause each day for me to go let the dogs out and do all that stuff. So what we'll probably end up doing is we will probably, let's see, I'm trying to think it through here. What we'll most likely do is we will go with doing what we can for about 4 hours. Then we'll take a couple hour break. I'm going to make something to eat, drink, all that fun stuff. Take care of the dogs, let them go out, feed the cats and the dogs, all that fun stuff. So right around 5 o'clock. And then we'll come back. Or actually, no, we could do all 8 hours if I just let them... If I let them out first thing in the morning, and then we could... Oh, please. Oh, great. That's not what I want. Okay, yeah, y'all can evade. That's fine. Go ahead, keep evading. Yep, keep running, you uglies. Okay, is there something up that way? Possibly something over that way? I don't know. Somebody went this way, so I'm going this way. Doggos are running back down again. Somebody went this way. And I'm looking for more of those stupid lashers, too, while we're over here. Level 29 elite. Don't aggro me, dude. I'm just trying to check your little area over here, see if there was anything worth crap. Yo, those are the blades for the rogue in Legion? I think. If I remember correctly. Garganon. Somebody came in here and just absolutely tore up everything. I don't know where they went, but they definitely tore it all up. Alright, let's mount up. We're almost done with this quest. We just need 2 more of these guys, but I was trying to see if we could hunt down any, dang it, I was trying to stay away from getting aggroed. But yeah, I was just trying to see if perhaps there was any World Forged items out here, maybe, somewhere. Silver. Dang it. Iron. More silver. Okay, yeah, nope. I mean, it does say that there's stuff that... Oh, wait, yeah. It says there's more stuff this way. But I don't see how you get up there. Wait, no, I think I do. Maybe? No idea. You go aggro stuff, uglies. Go aggro everything. They're trying to do mining. I don't blame them. Oh, what am I stuck on? Jeez. Here we go. Boom. Just need one more. Jeez. Downside when stuff starts spawning right behind you. There we go. We just need one more of the stupid these chicks, the lashers. Succubi. Okay, that quest is done. I still want to search around just a little bit. I want to know if there is any World Forged items up here. a ritual there. There's a cave back behind that dude. Don't feel like trying to figure that one out right now. Okay. We're gonna come right over here, and then we're gonna hearth. Yeah, we're just gonna blip right back over here and start turning in all those quests, and then we can start doing stuff.
Strength and honor.
Heavy leather. Nope. No. We gotta keep diabolical plans. It's a quest item. You I don't need.
Farewell.
Yeah. Actually, while we're here and I'm thinking about it, we're gonna go browse. We're gonna get rid of all this because we can now get. Oh snap! Never mind. I guess we couldn't. I don't know why I thought the food was at 25. Oh, it is. There we go. So I should have a level 25 water, right? Yeah. So
May your
there we go.
blade never dull.
All right. He's the one that we turn in. I thought you were the one that we turned in the hunting quest to for the other, like, shark tooth claw and all that.
Wish to speak?
I guess not, it's her. And go over here.
Glory to the horde. Go forth to victory.
And then they want us to actually go down in there and fight. Yeah. Who is that? Seeker? Was that the name of the quest? I'm confused. What's the name? Never Again. There we go. Never Again. Yeah. You go away. Not doing that quest. Sorry, not happening. What do they say? Sorry, not sorry. It says that there's another quest here, though. The hunt completed. But I don't see. Alright, whatever. We can go turn those in. And then we're running over that way. Yeah, for the most part, we're actually at the correct level we need to be at. The only other place I could think of that we could go to that would technically have us doing quests at and around our level right now is if we go to what you call it? Hillsbrad Foothills. Which has a lot of skinning too. There's like 90% of the quests you do right at the rip are all, hey, go fight all these creatures. We want to go over here. No. Dang. We want to go up that way, then over this way, and then down that way. So, I may still go to Tar and Mill, but it's going to be after we get our leatherworking up. Because, like, we're at 93. I can't make any light leather. I can't make anything. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to just work on leatherworking, but we're already well past that area, so we wouldn't get any XP. It would just be us fighting pigs. I may do it until either my brother can get on, or if he's able to get on and play this game with me. Or I may do it until Devin can get on or something. We shall see. Whole bunch of stuff over here to fight. I have to say, Ashenvale has probably the most annoying music. Or sounds, anyway. Because it's... You hear the will-o-wisps that normally would just be attacking the trees to give you lumber in regular Warcraft. There's something right there. There's a dude right there that we need. Come on. There we go. Blackheart Piercer. 2 agility. It's another dagger. I'm gonna start holding on to daggers, bro. Agility, stamina improves critical strike rating. Your auto attacks have a chance to deal an additional 45 shadow damage. Oh, nope. Soon as I saw that damage, I was like, nah. That hurts. Go. We're dead. Because we got attacked by 2 of the tricksters and him. It's a lot. I'm gonna have to go get my chips, man. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a long stream, and I have a feeling I don't really want to work too much on leatherworking tomorrow. Yeah, I think we've got 20 minutes before we hit 2 hours here, so we're gonna collect our corpse, get out of here as best we can. Hit this, summon you, feed you, heal you. So we'll go, we're gonna make our way out of here. We'll continue doing these quests here, tomorrow, unless I decide to go do Hillsbrad, which is a strong possibility. We may just go straight to Hillsbrad. Because those quests are quite popular and common. Oh, so no, it was a Shadow Stalker that we were fighting. Okay. Because I think... decline. I think we could most definitely go back to here. So let's mount up. We should be able to hit 28 with no problem turning in the Test of Lore. And then when we turn that in, he'll probably give us another quest because that quest is dumb, but that should level us up. And then we will go work on leatherworking until we get to a point where light leather does not give us any increases. And then we'll need medium leather and heavy leather by that point anyway. Because, like, this requires 10. This requires 6. This is the cheapest one we could make. But I just want to see if we can find or get enough leathers that we can level that up in the next, 20 minutes or so. And then that way tomorrow when we go to Hillsbrad and we're getting heavy leathers and thick leathers, we can actually use or medium leathers and like medium leather and heavy leather, rather. Now, if we get out to Hillsbrad and it's like all heavy leather, then we're gonna have to drop back to Thousand Needle and work on it getting medium leather until, you know what I mean, or come out here and do it, because out here we'll get medium and heavy as well. All right, so what we want to do is flight point.
Speak, friend.
I need to go back here. But I think that's what we'll do for tonight, and then I will we'll spend however long it takes, or however long we have left to get to the 2-hour mark for tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing, like I said, an all-day stream. Since I don't really have anything else to do tomorrow, like normally I would stop around 5, unless I like really start to feel drained. We'll get on probably around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, or rather 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, because I'll make me some breakfast, feed the animals, take care of them for a minute, and then get everything set up to come play. If Devin's able to get on tomorrow at any point, we'll swap over to our hardcore characters, do all that fun stuff, you know, and go from there. So it is awesome. So, but that's my game plan, is since there's nothing going on here at the house and there's no kiddos or any of that jazz, if nothing pops up, I mean, I can order me some food if I have to. But we're just gonna keep going until I get to the point where I'm just too drained to keep going, because I can't imagine it would be entertaining watching me be like while I'm playing. So we'll see. But like we got waters left, I think. Yeah, I got several waters left. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff. Like I said, food wise, worst case scenario, we can just order something to get brought to the house and then go grab it and then eat while we answer questions or whatever tomorrow. And then same thing on Saturday. We'll do the same thing Saturday too. We're so close to being done with the 100 hours. Like it's crazy how close we are to being done. Alright, so we're going to fly out here. I want to see if we can see that purple thing again. I swear I just saw some sparklies over... Yeah, there's sparklies right there. And no, we did not fly over to wherever that purple thing was. The other thing I want to do is kind of take a real hard look at this and figure out, like, is it worth losing the 3 points here and just keeping... a mana cost on this to dump 3 points into here and just get, 38 more attack power. You know what I mean? Though I think this actually just gives us more attack power, because this increases the bonus attack power granted by your Hunter's Mark ability by 30%, right? By 30%. So Hunter's Mark gives us 67 attack power. That's the bonus it's going to give us, right? And then we have the Mystic Enchant on that gives us an additional 20%. So it's actually 50%. That's what's actually giving us the 67. So that's good there. This we could probably take off. I like that because it helps reduce the time on rapid fire a little bit more. But it's not 100% necessary. Like, we could drop that and grab Lone Wolf if we really wanted to, which would increase our damage done by 10%, as well as your ranged and melee attack speed by 15% while you don't have a pet active. That one we are 100% going to do when we're playing with Devin. Like, he can keep his pet out. I'm going to leave my pet alone. That's why I think it would be better to have one Beastmaster and one Marksman, because the Marksman can sit back, wait for the pet to start taking aggro, and then just start pelting arrows using Lone Wolf. But again, that's something I'll go over with Devin before we do that. You know, otherwise, like I have again, I could go Beastmaster, and he could worry about going Marksman if he wanted to. Because with Beastmaster, I mean, we've got Hunting Frenzy, which is great. We ended up getting where did it go? Like, there's Go for the Throat, by the way. No. Is it efficiency? No. Deadly Instinct is good. Quick Shot is good. Oh, this one right here. So, Joint Onslaught. Your multi-shot grants your pet Frenzied Cleave, which we don't really care about. Your aim shot, though, will give your pet Frenzied Bite. Frenzied Bite auto attacks deal additional damage for 30% of the damage for 5 seconds. That's good, technically, on any hunter build, in my opinion. Like, take what I said with a grain of salt, but in my opinion, that's what it would be. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Crazy. I also have to get with Devin to figure out what hunter pet he would like, because what I want to do is I want to buy each of us a unique hunter pet anyway. So figure out, like I said, I mean, when it comes to the pets, like, I want to grab this one. I don't know which... Get off me. I don't know which... Really? Hey, there's some light leather. But anyway, so, like, I know for a fact I want this guy, like, 100%. I barred us from getting this one or this one simply because these ones are 125 on the market. This guy's 100. This guy's 100. These guys are like 50. So, like, it just depends on, like, which one Devin wants to go with. But I'll get him one. Then I'll get me one, and then that's what we'll use when we stream our hardcore. But that's kind of the reason why what I'm wanting to do is try and get as much hunter stuff by using this guy and whatever other characters I test play. I just want to use their runes in order to redo these until I get all the hunter stuff. Like, I want all the hunter stuff. And my thing too is like, does anybody know if when you're re-rolling these, does this determine, let's see, every time you level up, gain 1 mystic extract. The extracts are used to save your favorite enchants. I wonder if this determines, like, the level. Well, no, because we've gotten 45s and 60s out of it, so that can't be... Yeah. I don't know. We didn't read the book and we just gave it to him. Well, this is about to be a straight up guessing game then. My question to you is this, Hunter. Which of the aspects created the Titans and became the nefarious creature known as Deathwing? Oh, that one's easy. That one's, it's not Malik. I think it was this one. Yeah. But you only had to answer one? Really? Test of lore, show. And now we have to go to Undercity. Are you serious? I also like how they're making us answer a question about Deathwing, even though that's not like a thing to fight. What was up, dwarf? Did it say I could talk to him?
You got my attention.
This is a challenging event. Would you like to proceed? Sure, I don't care. What is this thing, an elite? It just says that he's... Okay, that's weird. They just have a ton of health for some reason. Let's go into aspect of the Viper so we can get mana back. Okay, and then swap back over to that so we can do more damage. We need to heal. Okay, feed you. Then quickly eat. More healing. Healing. The problem is like these guys have either way increased armor or way more health or I don't know what's up. Try and get some more mana real quick. I don't see Dwarf Boy. But I gotta heal up my pet. And then let's grab some more mana. And... man, I really hope this works. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Do some exploring, I guess. What did we just pick up? Light of the Talon Deep Path. 3 stamina, 4 spirit, 3 shadow resistance, and haste rating. We don't have a necklace, so I'm just gonna wear that until this one can get equipped. Oh wait, we can wear this one. Ah, nice. Sounds better. That could be sold now. It's actually a good one, though, if you're a healer. Now, the real question is there going to be more spiders in here now that we completed that quest? Or that, like, challenge, I guess is what it was called? I also see, like, I don't know where the end of this cave is. There's something way down here, though. Whoa. Alright, we're not running against any enemies, so I'm gonna throw this on here. If we start spotting enemies, then we'll take it off. But I have a feeling that this runs all the way through the mountains and into Ashenvale. I honestly think this dumps out into Ashenvale. It does. Interesting. And like we actually dump out right where we have a quest. Okay. But let's see. We want to get another point into Bloodthirsty so that it has a 20% chance to heal itself and keep its happiness up. Let's see here. They wanted that in Undercity. That's in Desolence. These we can go. I'm just gonna go ahead and abandon these. We're not doing dungeons. There we go. Stone talents. Scout the gazebo on the Mistral. Okay, no. Okay, well then we actually don't even need to do that. We can go here and just pop this. This will take us right outside of Orgrimmar. And then when we're ready to go back, we can just take this. So what I typically do, this is just me, guys. So if you want to get leatherworking up, or skinning and leatherworking up, you can come over here. What are level 29 Tar and Shami? But like these pigs will spawn forever. This is a fantastic way if you're trying to get cooking up, if you're trying to get skinning up, any of that kind of stuff. Anything else somebody decided to loot and honestly, we should be grabbing all of the leather working that we can do. Let's go run into Orgrimmar real quick so we can pop our safe. Grab up all the leathers that we have, the lower end leathers, dump all the higher end leathers so that we can work on that. I think that was as close as we needed to go. Alright, so we want to dump off you and you. We want to pick up our light leathers, our ruined leather scraps. We want to grab the coarse thread. And we want to dump off those. Like, look at all... We have all these enchants that we can reroll at some point. Aspect of the Hawk. Mend Pet gets a quick shot, aim shot, arcane shot. We like aimed shot. We'll have to put that on our bar. We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. Aim shot, we'll go down here. Frost Trap is meh, to be honest with you. There we go. And then we hit P. We go to Marksman and we grab... Is it aim shot? We already have aim shot. Beast Mastery. Hold up. It doesn't tell me what I learned anymore. Weird. Oh well. That explains why we didn't get a new shot. I don't know what somebody's out here doing, but they're taking out all the pigs and they're leaving all the corpses. Which is fine. I mean, I got no problem running behind them and picking all of it up. It's that 60 Shami right there. I'll bet you he's trying to test out something for his build. Yeah, sorry there, troll. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this right here. Our skinning's gonna go up. In fact, let's go look at skinning right now. We just got to get to 200. I don't see another skinning one except for at 200. And our skinning is currently skills at 184. But like, we can fight this guy. He eventually will drop us a whistle for this particular one. We've already got the one for the malted boars. We've already got one for the scorpids. So as far as whistles go, this is the only whistle that we need. We'll take out a couple, like 2, 3 more, then see what kind of leatherworking we can do. But like, these guys do give us a little bit of experience because they do scale with our level. So they will always stay 4 to 5 levels behind us. Okay, let's open this up real quick. Make all the light leathers that we can. And then we want to craft as much of this as we can. So we can craft 3 more of those. So that will give us 95, 97, what? 100? Or 99? Okay, look at the book. But yeah. Well, I guess you're just trying to get soul gems. But yeah. I mean, this is it. The leather worker that I was making on COA, anytime I wasn't streaming, this is where I was. I was just doing this to get my leather working up, to get my cooking up. Cooking's the harder one because it does kind of require you at a certain point to go do fishing for some of the patterns, or go and like hunt down some off the wall, out of the way stuff. Okay. He's fighting that dude. On the plus side, like, this warlock does not have skinning, so I can run behind him and just skin his stuff. Oh, no, I guess I can't. I want to say it's at 100, so like, as soon as I can get enough to make one more like tunic or belt, here we go. Create. Okay, that's 101. Medium high, dark leather, medium, medium. Alright. So now, let's go, we've got 2 minutes before we can pull that all out. But we'll go sell all this nonsense real quick. And then, we can start making medium. So, that's 100% what we were trying to get accomplished. So we'll go sell this. We'll empty out our bags. And like, there you go. We got a ton of boar meat that we could use for cooking if we wanted to. And then from here, I'm telling you though, if I see a hunter that's level 60, we're gonna stop and view him and see what it is that he's doing and see, you know what I mean? But like, he's got one of the pets that I want. It's a level 60 dude. So there's a hunter somewhere in there. Bam, got him. Inspect. Let's see what he's doing. He's got Deadly Bite, Flanking Strike, Widow Strike, Quick Fire Tactics, Charged Up Ferocity, Focus Fire. Build. Oh, he went survival. He's a melee guy. Oh, that's how to get explosive shot. You have to go. Okay. Not the way I thought it would have gone. Oh, the Dark Moon Fair's here. That's fun.
Well met. Go in peace.
Okay. Then we can pop our bank real quick. Then we want to take out medium leather. We'll take out the fine thread. That's fine. Take out these two as well. Okay. And then let's go to the leather trainer real quick, because we can buy the salt that we need to make the cured hides. And then we'll do what we can with the medium leather just to get leather working up a little bit more. And then, like I said, like off camera, I will most likely continue leveling this. I may go do some quests or whatever. But I wanna touch base with Devin, touch base with my brother, see what they're doing and if they've got any plans to want to jump on tonight. And then just make sure that I get everything ready to rock and roll for tomorrow, honestly. We want to go here, cured. We'll do all cured there as well. Okay. And create all there. 115, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. Okay, so now if we go look at what we can make, dark leather cloak requires medium leather fine thread and then gray dye in order to make this that's not better. We've got the Fletcher's gloves. This one I really, really want to make. Ranged critical strike. We need more medium leather to make that. Dark leather belt. That's going to be a really good upgrade for us. Requires fine leather belt, so you have to come down here. Fine leather belt. You got to make one of these in order to make one of those. There's this right here. If we were a rogue, this would be really good for expertise rating. Dark leather pants. Has 8 agility. Ooh. It sucks about that armor discrepancy, though. 5 armor. It's not that terrible, but let's get some more fine thread real quick. We're at 2, so we did 98. Give us 100. And then now we just need medium leather. Let's actually go ahead and buy some. I'm gonna get 5 gray dye. Should be fine there. So yeah, I mean that's it right there. Technically, what I should be doing is when I make the like these upgrade kits, these are sellable. Or no, they're not. Never mind. The armor kits. There we go. Armor kits are sellable. I could vendor those like on the auction house if I wanted to. Anytime I make this kind of stuff, I could also sell those on the auction house if I wanted to. Not that I really do, but enchanters would, like, I could probably sell them for cheap, and enchanters would buy them up so that they have something to just continuously disenchant. So, there's that. But, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening when we come back. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it. We're gonna go to Hillsbrad Foothills, start doing quests out there, because I'm hoping that we'll get plenty of medium leather doing that. We'll continue on with the marksman. We're gonna continue on trying to get some better enchants and all that fun stuff. At level 30, we're gonna get a new bow, which is gonna be great. We need another dagger that gives us some really good stats, so that we can swap that out. Or dual wield 2 daggers that will give us a ton of stats. Need to buy up some more ammo. And honestly, I should be doing some more dungeons just to get more currency. But, yeah, that is my goal for tomorrow, guys. We're gonna go sit in the inn. I'm supposed to get a buff by going into the inn. I thought. Innkeeper. Where are you at, Innkeeper? People stacked on you again? He's right there.
Speak, friend.
Backslash sit. I don't know how I get the XP unless it doesn't pop up here. It pops down here, maybe. I don't know. But you're supposed to get a XP bonus. It's like 8%. It's not that great, but it is better than 0. But I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so. If you're not following me on Twitch, please make sure that you do so. I'm streaming every day, literally right now, because we're trying to hit 100 hours for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So, super excited about that. We're actually like 65, 66 hours in already, so we're almost done. Like, almost done. But yeah, so I will catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there, heroes, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out.